The man accused in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students will return to court tomorrow in another effort to have his indictment thrown out. 29-year-old Bryan Kohberger is charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of burglary in connection to those killings, which took place in November 2022. But he's now seeking for a second time to have the charges dropped based on claims of improper conduct related to the grand jury proceedings. Correspondent Alex Capriello live for us there in Idaho. Alex, can you break down what is being argued in front of the judge tomorrow?
Yeah, hey there, Nichole. First and foremost, I'll tell you, I'm not sure I've ever covered a case that's been engulfed in so much secrecy. Tomorrow, we're seeing the defense try to really peel back that curtain that comes from such a highly restrictive gag order, asking the judge to not only rethink his decision to deny their motion to dismiss the indictment, but also to make public those arguments that they have for why they believe that indictment should be dropped. For months, we've seen the defense try to do this. They say that the grand jury during that indictment did not have all of the evidence in front of them. Also, that perhaps maybe they were biased in making that decision. But of course, the judge has repeatedly denied those attempts, most recently back in December. The defense tomorrow will ask the judge to rethink that decision altogether. And then one last thing, Nichole, tomorrow we do have a scheduling conference planned for after that first hearing. So it's entirely possible that tomorrow we have an actual firm date for when this trial could kick off.
All right. So also tomorrow, Alex, it will be the first time a pool camera from the media will not be allowed in the courtroom. How big of a deal is that?
Yeah, I think it's a rather big deal. This is something that's been going on back and forth between the judge and the pool camera operator for as many months as this pretrial hearings have been going on. The judge has repeatedly chastised that pool camera for focusing too much on the defendant, Bryan Kohberger, for zooming in and allowing people across the greater public and on the internet to really pick apart what Bryan Kohberger looks like. And so that's become a problem for the judge. And eventually he's just said enough is enough. He's not going to have it anymore. So no pool camera inside the courtroom tomorrow. Instead, everyone will be able to see it from a live stream that comes directly from the judge's YouTube channel. It has its pros and its cons. Obviously, the con is that we don't get those great angles where we get to see the defendant up close and personal. But I suppose the silver lining is we do get to hear the entire hearing and the entire proceeding in full length. So at least there's no, at least there's something that we have to work with. But then also on top of that, some heavy restrictions in terms of what reporters can do inside that courtroom. For example, tomorrow I'm not going to be able to live tweet that actual hearing if I am sitting inside that courtroom. However, if I'm watching that live stream, I can follow along and live tweet. But that's just a restriction that people inside the courtroom will now have.
You know, and Alex, as you've been speaking, we saw a video of the home where the murders happened, but you're standing there in front of where it once stood. What can you show us?
Yeah, if you've been following this case closely, you know this spot on King Road very, very well. And it's a bit of a shock to actually see it firsthand, right? This is my first time since the demolition happened back in December. You could see the house is no more, obviously. Still that security fence that lines the perimeter from where the house once stood, but no longer are there any security guards that were parked in front of this driveway like we saw for months and months. Still, if you look to the right here, you could see the memorial that still stands from people that dropped off candles and flowers and stuffed animals. Obviously, this still weighs heavy on the town of Moscow and on the students here at the University of Idaho. And keep in mind, some of these family members of the victims never wanted this house demolished. They felt like it should be preserved until the trial actually takes place. So that way, if jury members wanted to see it, walk through it, they could. But at the same time, a lot of people here in the community feel a sense of relief that it's actually gone. It feels like progress and that this big dark cloud that's hung over their town for now more than a year is finally slowly evaporating.
All right, Alex Capriello live for us there in Moscow, Idaho. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.